if I ask someone a question, what is the basic and the best connection between heart and soul? Undoubtedly, globally, the answer would be food. So, for all the foodies out there, welcome to the very first episode of The Foodie Soul, and I'm your host Archana Kapoor Nagpal. I'm sitting at Gurgaon at South Point Mall at one of the amazingly designed, innovatively crafted cafe, which is being run by a beautiful lady sitting next to me. Her name is Anjali, and this place is named as Coffee and Chai. What an innovative combination of two different languages. So I'm going to give it to Anjali to explain more about this place and what inspired her journey to name it as Coffee and Chai.
Hi Archana. So yeah, I think like you said, what brings people together is food. But I think in our culture, especially with the Indians, North Indians in general, chai brings us together. Chai is conversations around chai, gossip, meeting friends after a long time, chatting. And why coffee and chai is because I think all of us Indians the Indian of today is a global citizen. So I think on the outside are sophisticated and we like to be that sophisticated person. But I think inside we are very sort of Indian, and that's why the chai. And that's why the two languages. So coffee is, the part where we're sort of well traveled and we enjoy our international cuisine, but we also love our chai. And I also wanted to put across that we're a homegrown brand. We're not trying to be foreign. We're not trying to be European. We're very Indian and in our essence, in our heart. So that's why the name.
So though the name is a combination of coffee and chai, but this place is very much well known and visited by foreigners as well. But before I move to the next question, you can see a beautiful painting behind us, and this is not on just one of the walls. Almost every wall of this cafe has some or the other painting. So somewhere I think that this cafe is trying to tell a journey of a traveler or a visitor, or more than that, but I'm not the right person to answer that. So I would like to understand what inspired the interiors, and what was the first thought which made you think, okay, I'm going to have a bookshelf, I'm going to have nice hand painted kettles and beautiful paintings on the walls. There must be something which would have inspired that thought.
So when we started our journey 7 years ago, and it was actually the series of photographs that kind of got my attention. It was a blogger, she's a photographer and a graphic designer, and I just happened to see these photographs in a magazine where it was a journey of tea through India and around the world. And I said, that's amazing. That just kind of resonated with me and the journey of, the idea of the cafe, that how tea can be enjoyed in various settings. And it actually started with the photographs, and that was 7 years ago. 7 years hence, we thought, the place needed a fresh look, so we kind of went with very subtle whites and beige. And the idea of the paintings was to just basically brighten it up, tell our story that, we are, the chai can be enjoyed even in London, like you can say at Big Ben. I think the chai has now become an international word. People do, they know masala chai. We get a lot of foreigners here, especially the Korean and Japanese, who especially come to have the masala chai. So I'd like to think of chai as this very international beverage, which we should be proud of. I don't see why we should, hide behind trying to be international. Same thing is that where we Indians have embraced the cappuccino. It's exactly the same thing. So our walls kind of tell that story, that the food and the beverage that we sort of serve here is for everyone. We're a very inclusive place. If you look around our walls, and for a lot of our regulars who've been coming for 7 years, it should just be a very homely, nice setting for them to kind of sit for hours. A lot of them work from here. It's actually their office space. So just a nice place, even if they want to spend 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours for their friends. We have the bookshelf. We kind of want to make it very, very comfortable for them. It's kind of like their second home.
So now coffee and chai at South Point Mall, Gurugram can be your second home. But I think the first question that comes in the mind of a foodie is, what about the food? So I visited this place almost a month ago when I was here for work, and I have been searching and hunting for real pancakes. I'm a pancake lover, and the moment I entered here, I was surprised to see pancakes on the menu, and I thought, okay, I'm not sure whether it will be made the way I expected, but it was beyond my expectation. So this place is not only about being a second home, about books and paintings. They have some exotic menu, and from pancakes to omelettes, from chicken to ham, everything is being offered here. But I think Anjali can tell you more about the menu and how they deal with preparing that particular dish in the way it needs to be served. Because as she said, we have a lot of Japanese and Koreans here who also visit their place, so we cannot go with the taste, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that comes from my journey from my childhood where I studied. So I grew up in Dubai. So if you notice, a lot of my menu is actually got a lot of Arabic and Mediterranean
Yes.
food. So it was a lot of it was something I ate through my childhood. Even though we didn't always prepare it at home, it was even eating out was part of the culture there. Calling in hummus or chicken shawarma. And I think once I started living here 14 years ago, it's probably what I missed. So which made me sort of put those things on the menu that I'm missing it. So why not innovate? And of course, we've tweaked it a little bit for the Indian taste buds, yet not lost the authenticity. One is, of course, the Mediterranean and Arabic foods, but apart from that, we really focus on comfort foods. Like you said, pancakes. So pancakes, omelets, all-day breakfast, and I think everybody would agree with me that breakfast can be had any time of the day, and
Very
that's
true.
so that is something we've always sort of promoted. That even on a Sunday evening and you've had a lazy day, you can have an omelette here, and there's no timing that it will only be served in the morning. Apart from that, the whole menu has been designed in a way that you can come and eat thrice a week, 4 times a week, and not get bored. And I think a lot of the dishes that I've put was something we grew up eating, in Dubai. And then, when I went to college in London, it was kind of the same thing that, you went to a cafe for your lunch breaks and everything. And somehow I think that's what I thought was missing here in Gurgaon, that we did not have a place that was sort of, we could frequently visit, that was casual, comfortable, affordable, and part of your day. Part of your day in the sense like your everyday cup of coffee or sandwich, without actually you having to think too much about, the affordability part of it. So I think that's the kind of space we've tried to create here, and I think we've been successful. So been here 7 years, so yes.
I'm sure, and you have a long journey to go ahead, with many more foreigners and Indians coming to this place and taking it forward. I think as a visitor and someone who's not a foodie much, but she enjoyed being at this place because of the art, books, and the exotic menu for sure. But to execute any dish, you need specialized staff, specialized people who also understand your thought process. You travel to London, but they might not have traveled to London. So how was your challenge in bringing the right people to the cafe to serve the right dish to the right people at the same time?
So I think I was very lucky that way, that when my team has pretty much been with me from day one, the main core team. And they were excellent at adapting, understanding, and if I brought in recipes or if I brought in dishes, they would taste it, replicate it, go on YouTube. Of course, I also bring in ingredients from, say, Dubai, and they're happy to sort of. I think it's been a journey for them too, the growth, and they're very happy to kind of challenge themselves, which has been great. I think they're the backbone of this place. I cannot take credit at all for the food part of it. It's my chef team as well as my service team, because they keep getting feedback from customers and saying that I think we should add this, and I definitely listen to them, where I say that okay, they're the ones on the ground and they're the ones listening to people on a daily basis, and we've actually tweaked the menu over the years, maybe I think 6-7 times, to kind of adjust and accommodate what everybody wanted. on the spice level, whether we will introduce a bit of Mexican. Now we've actually introduced more Indian dishes in this last menu now, because we realized that people were missing it. People were missing it in a hygienic environment. So they are my eyes, my ears. They are the backbone, and absolutely all credit to them, because they guided me
Right.
to this for sure.
So I think any cafe is not a one woman or one man army job. You need to have some kind of wavelength with the people who work with you. So that sounds very interesting, that you give enough wavelength and space to your staff to give suggestions. So you have one more reason to come here, because you will see that you have good vibes around, because everyone is very happy here. So this place is very well known for open mic sessions and some other talks as well. Initially, I have seen that there have been quite a rise in your promotions when it comes to open mic and themes or sessions, whether it is from an anchor or from a dietitian. So what all are there on the chart for the viewers to know that what can be the add-on reason for them to come, and are there any specific days for you to broadcast those kinds of sessions?
So yeah, I mean, the basic idea was that once people started coming in for the food and obviously the beverages, I started looking for more reasons for this to become a place for the community to come together. And when you say community, it means not just the people attending, but also people who want a platform to kind of send out their message. I wanted this space to sort of signify a little more than just come, eat and go. I wanted people to take back an experience, and that's where it kind of started from. We started with small coffee mornings a few months ago, where I would invite speakers from different walks of life. I mean, it could be anybody from, say, there's alternate healers nowadays. People are moving away from medicine, so they're going into alternative therapies. And I think I try and pick people who resonate with our lifestyle today, the need of the hour. So like you said, the dietitian, we did call in because I think we figured that people were really lost. People are going on these diets, but they don't sort of know how to go about it. So I thought, okay, well, why not have an informative session about it? And it's just a fun morning where about 10, 12 of us come together, we have a bit of coffee, they get to taste a bit of our menu and take back an experience, that they take back little information, something new. And definitely we have more things on the cards. We have open mic comedy every Thursday, because I think we all need to laugh a little bit. Life should not be too serious.
Laugh is the best medicine.
Yeah, so definitely. And we have a book launch for somebody planned in the next week. The book will be talking about depression and how to come out of it. And I think these are all the, like I said, the need of the hour is not, we can all eat, and you can eat anywhere. But what makes, how would I say that our space is special, is because I think we like to give this platform to people to reach out. Whether it is, whether you want to sing or you want to recite poetry, we're open to that as well, because like I said, our space needs to mean for something. Not just for the audience, but for the person who's coming in and, just starting off and wants to reach out to people. I mean, doesn't find the platform, I say, we're happy to host you here.
So if you are looking for a platform wherein you have the talent, but you are not being given an opportunity, you can come, you can contact the marketing team and Anjali and explore how you can conduct your sessions here. And in case if you are really looking for something to pacify your needs of the day, like good coffee, books, open mic, laughter, nutrition, diet, every Thursday be here. Check out their page on Facebook and Instagram, and you can get more updates around the same. But one last question to you, Anjali. We have a lot of foodies in India, across the globe, and food means a lot to people. It satisfies not only their hunger, but also their soul, especially in India. So what is that one bang-on message that you have for all the foodies who is watching this, and why do you think coffee and chai is the right place for them to come and binge?
Because you can just come here and be yourself. You do not need to be trending, you do not need to be dressed up, you do not need to worry about how you look. Just come as you are, have our comfort foods. Like I said, we do not believe in being very posh about our food, if I may say so. We're very, very real. And like I said, it's a lot of comfort foods on the menu, and just be yourself. And that's what we kind of, and it's for everyone. Just don't worry about how you're dressed, whether whether your picture is gonna come out right. Just come and be as you are. That's all.
So that was a lovely conversation with Anjali at Coffee and Chai, South Point Mall, Gurgaon. To all the people who are visiting Gurugram or who are from Gurugram, you must visit this place to feel love, to feel acceptance, to feel positive, to feel happy, and at the same time you can binge and you can have a nice sip of tea or coffee. So signing off for the very first episode. It was a lovely conversation with you, Anjali, and the entire team, and I'm sure the universe should bring a lot of happiness to you for serving people with food.
Thank you, Anjali.